long before time
had a name. I built the Sword of Fire from Ninjago. Well, it was actually only a few months ago, but you guys seem to have really liked that video and they want me to build the rest of the golden weapons from Ninjago. And you know what? I'm not only
Master of Lightning.
That's not all I'm the master of. I do a little inventing, I dabble in model building.
So let's build them. Starting with the Nunchucks of Lightning, then Shurikens of Ice, Sigh of Quakes, and finishing up the series by making an awesome Garmadon costume to wield all the weapons at once. And that Garmadon video is going to be amazing.
Yep, you're right!
Figuring out how to make 2 extra arms and some cool Garmadon armor. But you will have to wait for that. So be sure to subscribe, because you don't want to miss this build series. For now, let's start by making the Nunchucks of
Lightning! Lightning! Lightning!
So to make the Nunchucks, first I have to modify my 3D model of the Sword of Fire. Then figure out how to make the lightning part between the Nunchuck sticks, and how to attach it to the handles in a secure way that doesn't break when you swing it around like crazy. We start with the 3D model. I copied the model of the Sword of Fire, deleted the sword part and changed some things around. To be able to attach the lightning in between the sticks later, I modeled a hole in the tip of each stick where I hopefully would be able to easily thread through a wire for the lightning. Then I imported it to Cura to make a 3D print file. I choose to print at the highest quality so that I hopefully didn't have to sand as much. Roll the 3D print time lapses and some good music.
Hey, I love this song!
After 4 days of printing both of the sticks, I removed all the support from the finished prints and was going to start gluing together the parts with super glue, but first I need some popsicle sticks. Thanks, yeah. I used the popsicle sticks to make sure the Nunchuck sticks held together, but if you want to print your own Nunchucks, you can download the 3D model for free on my ArtStation with the link up in the corner. Then it was time to start sanding. After sanding with a few different strengths of sandpaper, I used some filler to smooth out any remaining print lines to make sure I would get the smooth finish of the golden weapons. Before I started to paint, I sanded down the filler and found a good steel wire that kind of had the shape of lightning bolts. After a few tries, I managed to thread through the steel wire through the holes I made in the 3D model. The wire was also perfect to hold up the Nunchuck sticks when I was going to paint them. So let's get to painting. I got a gold paint and sprayed some nice thick layers to get that reflective look of the golden weapons. After waiting a week for it to dry, it was time to add the finishing touches by painting the eyes and circles of the dragon head and add the lightning between the sticks. For the lightning, I thought this plastic light blue bag could look cool, and with the white paper under it, it could look like it's glowing a bit. After experimenting with a few different techniques, I came up with a pretty good result for the lightning, where I made a combination of thick and thin lightning strikes with different plastic bags and paper to create a random look to the lightning. And with that, the Nunchucks of Lightning were complete, so it's time to put on the ninja suit and film a cool montage. I'm really happy with how the Nunchucks turned out, and the lightning between the sticks turned out great. But it's now time to start Shurikens of Ice, so be sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss all these upcoming videos. And if you haven't already, you should check out the last video where I made the Sword of Fire right here.
Long before time had a name, the first Spinjitzu master created Ninjago using 4 elemental weapons. But when he passed, a dark presence sought out to collect them all. Lord Garmadon.